So the last reading we left off on knowledgeable in the tower, and that's what I'm about to do. I don't have any of the cards out from last time, but that's okay. So 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Clarity 11, and I believe that did come out, is here. So 10, authority at the bottom of the deck. So you were having a hard time. There was a display of strength. I'm wondering what it is that you know, because the sun came out twice, and even as I'm sitting here, it just seems too bright. It's giving me a headache. But I'm just wondering what the knowledge is. Maybe you need a, I want to say like a vacation, but I think everyone needs a vacation. But like wind down. I don't know where that's coming from. Like a wind down. I see you trying to figure out the best route for something. I have the Hierophant in the light and the shadow. But I've never really looked at these two cards before. He seems so he's displaying his authority. That's what was at the bottom of the deck. Because you see he's got his staff, he's got his robes, everything on. Very fiery, right? But in this one, the balance is here. Mystic. But, it's in the light. He doesn't need to have all these things on to show that he knows what he's talking about. Maybe that's the knowledge and the clarity, is because it's like you don't need to display. I wonder how this is connected to the tower. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure. The clarity and the authority. At the bottom of the deck is stillness. That reminds me of sitting with guides, wonder when the tower is going to come out. But I want to know, because the tower is connected to this in some way. And okay, hold on. Because the angel and devil, right? This would be the angel, the Hierophant, and then the devil. And the devil always influences the tower. So maybe it's that thing where someone stood in their power and burned it, and then it's a duality to them kind of thing. This is flow. Yeah, it's the balance. Okay. I want to, how does the tower connect to all this? Oh. Nighttime dreams, intuition, moon is the mother, your image. It's Halloween, and there's that bat right there. So, what? Hang on. So as I was shuffling, I had a card fall out, and it's Narwhal. So this is protection. That does not say Narwhal. I always thought there was an R in there. Maybe that's something for someone. But, and then adjustment, and then death. This is divine protection in this deck with justice and death here. I still don't understand how this is connected. I'm still getting the energy for it, and then I'm going to pull some actual tarot here in a minute while I grab the energy. This is what I do. I just, So we got the moon out again, right? And then now we have knowledgeable. So here we go. So we're getting, it's card 13, 13 on my clock. Okay, 555 when I look down. So no, that's that. Okay, so we're getting closer to the tower, right? Let's go ahead and at the bottom of the, oh, that card just fell. And you want to know what was under that card? The tower. Let me grab the card. Cellular impatience, and then these fell to the ground, and then the tower, and under the tower is acceptance. That's crazy. And it's crazy because the tower is card 15. So here we are. Now we're on knowledgeable. So let's get, now, we here now. Okay. So there's a duality here going on. We have the moon twice. Okay. There is protection in this. I almost said in this dark time. But let's figure it out now. So I'm seeing something. So I have Knight of Wands, okay? And then I have Six of Wands, so victory. And then I have, and this is very in and out, fiery energy. And then Six of Wands is, yes, so you were successful at something. And then Six of Cups, okay? So this is the past. This is childlike energy. Yo, and I asked, this is from the Hierophant. So maybe somebody felt like, you know, they needed to show up in a certain way to get something done. Because listen to this. God, the good in himself, that would be the light card. And then God who took evil, which would be the Hierophant in the shadow, right? And then God who stirs all men. And that's also the Hierophant in the shadow. It reminds me of, I can't fucking remember the story, but when God filled himself with the, into someone full of his rage, and then a boy went crazy, like, that's what I'm getting. And then we have Narwhal protection, the moon, knowledgeable and flow. So it's like, it just, you were filled with it and it came through you. I don't know. Three of Wands expansion. Okay, let me, tell me yes or no, and then I'm running out of time. Yes, the Lovers, and that's okay. It literally fell on the protection card. So you're protected through this. There was something you needed to, you know, get off your chest, maybe. I don't know. But let's go ahead and clarify knowledgeable. So check this out. For knowledgeable, I have Eight of Wands and Ace of Pentacle. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Because it says grandee. I think someone's going to offer something. Ace of Pentacle came out with it. And then also it says the adorned God. And I did a reading and I put someone's like adoring you or something. I can't remember. But the Tower came out with it. So, and that's what we left on the last reading. So maybe someone sees how knowledgeable you are, the Lovers, and they want to offer something. The Star. What the fuck? Now, shining a light on a story. Dude, I said, what's this opportunity? Six of Cups and Death, which knowledgeable is card 13. This is heavy scorpionic energy with the Tower. This is crazy. Hold on. Now I'm getting cards of moving. I got a whole book that fell out. I got Eight of Wands and Ace of Pentacle again, and that already came out. I'm getting movement energy. I got the World. This is an offer. Someone's going to offer something, and I wonder if it's going to require some kind of moving or traveling.